where did you? Anything you want.
Is Ripple, XRP, on the cusp of taking over the world? The price of cryptocurrencies has been on a low and stagnant for some time now. However, people who invest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Tron, Neo, etc. all believe they have the next big digital asset that is poised to break out. But, for a crypto like XRP, what makes this digital asset so unique and its investors very smart? Lots of investors look for history books or excellent blockbuster news that will put Ripple on the front line to only assure them that Ripple, XRP, will be successful. Well, in the crypto market things doesn't work that way. Instead, you need to take a look at general principles and the basics to guide you on how to know if XRP will be successful. Ripple meets with banking industry members in Dubai next week. What does that mean for XRP? As we know, Ripple, XRP, is a blockchain platform that is dedicated to using its technology to solve problems that banking systems face daily. Ripple, XRP, is poised to make cross-border transactions easier and faster. Ripple is said to meet with its banking industry members in Dubai next week to debate on the incorporation of RippleNet and Xcurrent. It is important to note that RippleNet and Xcurrent are already adopted in a network which comprises more than 100 banks globally. We should also anticipate the meeting to discuss Ripple XRP since XRP is the company's most important technology. Ripple team published a post on their official blog, which features interesting facts. The decentralized network of banks across the world is over 100 strong. Next week in Dubai, members of the network will meet in Dubai. Members of the network will meet to forge new connections and discuss how they use Ripple technology, sharing lessons learned and best practices. Ripple, through its press release, made further emphasis on why such meetings are highly crucial for regional banks. For regional banks, events like these provide critical opportunity to create relationships that open new remittance corridors. Lots of rumors have emerged from crypto enthusiasts that the conference in Dubai will increase Ripple adoption on various businesses to make cross-border transactions more natural and faster. Other supporters further said that the meeting would also facilitate the use of XRapid platform based on Ripple, XRP cryptocurrency. Therefore, if that is true, Ripple should build a foundation for XRP to be implemented as a currency for interbanking transactions. Ripple lays off the marginal improvement of Swift GPI. Ripple recently lays off the improved technology of its rival, Swift GPI, saying that the improvement on GPI by Swift is, it is important to note that Swift GPI reduces the time in which payments can be made to less than 30 minutes and almost 50% of the times that it was used. 100% of the times in 24 hours, although Swift GPI doesn't make use of blockchain technology. Over the years, Swift GPI has been used as the standard for payments in the financial industry. This week, Swift GPI announced that it would introduce more than 100,000 banks to its network to facilitate cross-border financial settlements. Emi Yoshikawa, director of the joint venture partnership of Ripple, disclosed that Swift's invention, GPI, can't match with the fintech firm's payments establishment. At MTech Hong Kong, an event fueled by MIT Technology Review, Emi Yoshikawa stated, Swift was built 40 or 50 years ago, before the internet was created. So their architecture is very old. They realize that this is a big problem and they consider us a big competitor. They're also trying to make a big improvement based on the existing architecture, called Swift GPI. We consider it is just a marginal improvement of their existing architecture, although Swift tried using blockchain earlier, in April 2017, by deploying proof of concept. The company made it clear that they weren't entirely convinced by the outcome even though it was inspiring. With that, the head of development and research at Swift made it clear to GTR that the technology is at its early stages, but his team is open to making use of the blockchain tech in the future. However, with this in mind, it tells you two things. Swift knows that Ripple is a big threat and XRapid is on course to take over the world. Secondly, that XRapid is vastly superior in the world today. Final words: Ripple's meeting with its banking members in Dubai will get Ripple the opportunity to partner with the likes of Bank of America, Standard Chartered banks, and banks in Dubai and Saudi Arabia. Also, with Ripple, XRP, partnering with these financial institutions, more banks and companies in the financial industry will opt for Ripple due to the high need for a more cost-effective system. When this is done, the volume will run, XRP will be favored, investors will make their money. Hopes and analysis both look good. Let's see what time brings for Ripple, though. Ripple, XRP, possesses enough strength to keep going strong. Ripple's XRP was last year's most profitable cryptocurrency by a long shot. No other digital asset came even close. It reached an incredible $3 peak last January, only 2 weeks after surpassing the $1 mark. That didn't happen in isolation. The whole cryptocurrency market went up big time in January. Just in case you didn't notice, it was in January when Bitcoin exploded, which didn't happen in a vacuum either. The whole market erupted at the time. And then, there was an adjustment, just as it was bound to happen. Ripple felt that adjustment as well and it went down. As I write this, XRP is valued at 60 cents, which is a far cry from the $3 it reached last January. While this could seem like a big hit for Ripple, you'd be wrong to think it was a setback. The whole market went down after January, and it only started to go green again in April, but, even within that context, Ripple's XRP remained one of the best performing coins in the world. And it still is. So how is Ripple managing to keep ahead of the pack when things go down for everybody? Well, there are several reasons. It's liquid, it's reliable, and there's a massive supply in the market. That helps with stability. Also, it's listed in more exchanges than any other cryptocurrency. Yes, that includes both Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's supported by Ripple's many platforms that cater to the financial industry, so through Ripple's solutions, XRP is compatible with debit and credit cards and can be traded directly in 34 different currencies. As things stand, no other altcoin can rival Ripple in terms of liquidity. That's one reason. And then there are the numerous partnerships Ripple has been able to secure. Keep in mind that Ripple designed its technology and its cryptocurrency to be a means to carry out international transactions. No, Ripple doesn't really want only the Amazon or Alibaba to start accepting XRP payments, not at all. What Ripple aimed for from the very beginning was to create a cryptocurrency that banks, remittance services, and other financial institutions could use to settle transactions across borders. The thing is, they're actually doing it. During the last consensus conference, a crypto event organized and sponsored by CoinDesk, Ripple's chief cryptographer made a live demo of an international transaction, $100 transferred from the US to Mexico, that was completely settled, receipt and all, in 2 minutes only and at a ridiculous cost, about 1/10,000th of a cent. If you're not impressed yet, it's because you've never tried an international transfer. Those things usually take a lot of red tapes, they are very error-prone, and they're never settled in fewer than 3 days. Ripple's tech results are so impressive that they've persuaded 74 of the world's biggest banks to join the Ripple in it, and use it to carry out all of their international transactions. This creates demand for XRP because all the transfer fees must be paid in XRP. Among Ripple's current biggest partners are Banco Santander, substantial global presence all through the world, and it's thought to be the best bank in the world in current times, Oman's Bank Dhofar, Japan's SBI Holdings and Western Union among other giants. Ripple's XRP is a crypto coin that is already making itself useful in the real world, and some of the world's biggest banks are creating demand for it as they do business. That's why, despite market fluctuations, Ripple is still going strong, potential-wise on the whole, in the crypto world, and even though it is currently in the red alongside the whole market, the coin will more likely bounce back to green bag shortly, quicker than the big guns.